Dude, this could sweep my team if I don't break past it. If I switch, dang. This is coming down to the wire versus this Greninja. I really need to play these next few turns right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's another episode of Paradox at the Top. This week we're working with a Terra Fairy Iron Leaves. You already saw the thumbnail, you know what we're dealing with. It's a booster energy, hyper offensive build, really just a late game cleaner is what we're using it for. As well as I like the Covert Cloak, Toxapex, and Kingamit's the #1 Pokemon in the tier right now. As you can see from the current Pikalytics, that is Toxapex for some reason. Yeah, Kingamit, 48%. Just a monster of the tier right now, and it's on every team I've built. Now, this week has been driving me absolutely bananas. Look at me, bananas. I just cannot get a good recording of like, every game I play is like 30 turns long, and otherwise I just like 30 minutes and I lose or something like that. Anyway, let's figure out what to lead. I think Great Tusk looks pretty good. Yeah, every match is like 30 minutes and then I lose in the end, and it's driving me crazy. It's like, listen, I don't want to just be the guy who only uploads his wins, but I'm not gonna upload 30 minutes to lose when like we're just taking like an hour to make our decisions and stuff like that. So it's been a struggle to get a video out this week, and for that I apologize. We're gonna launch a flamethrower at this guy. Let's U-turn. Yeah, he goes out into the Pult. Honestly, I'm seeing like a potential very early sweep from Leafeus here, because when they go like Terra Fairy, suddenly we're getting 3-hit KOs on Chestnut, 2-hit on Heatran, 1-hitting Glowking, Dragapult, Valiant, Greninja. So really we just gotta handle that Chestnut, which shouldn't be too hard as it's one of the weaker Pokemon on his team. We bring out Ryoichi and Cataucleave into the Chestnut. It's fine by me. Yeah, this thing is actually pretty good versus our team. I'm gonna go out into the Dragapult again. What was his play when we pulled out the Dragapult the first time? To bring out his own Dragapult. So he's gonna Spiky Shield. We'll just Shadow Ball into that. Bring out whatever you want, really. I don't care if it's Greninja or what have you. Bulletproof. Oh, dude, this thing's really good versus my team. Like, problematically good. It spikes Leech Seed, Spiky Shield. So it's not doing too much. Like, it's probably gonna protect, yeah. But I see no T-Wave resist on your team, so I am just gonna click Thunder Wave and hopefully steal some turns from something. Who's doing a good chunk to this thing? 3-hit KO from Great Tusk. Really just Homelander's Draco Meteor, it does a ton of damage. But he's just moving around on me. Dude, this could sweep my team if I don't break past it. All right, let's rip a close combat into it. Let's rip another close combat. Spiky Shield, close combat. Just need to keep clicking it as long as you want to leave Chestnut in, because a lot of these low ladder players, when they have a Pokemon that works, they just leave it in, which is awesome. We'll go back out into Ryoichi the Clown. Actually, I think I like Tusk better. I don't want to just keep putting Ryoichi out over these spikes, so he ends up hexing me. I was really worried about it being like a Dragon Dance set, but it has proven not to be. But I really need to get rid of these spikes if my team's gonna have any way of maintaining on the field. Who do I think he goes into? Oh my gosh, this is bad. So he does end up being a substitute. He's a sub-hex set. I guess we're gonna find out who's faster here. So I Shadow Ball into the Infiltrator. That's fine by me. I've lost my spikes. That's gotta be Game Blouses, I think. Let's start trying to push our opponent just a little bit. I'm gonna Swords Dance. Hopefully with the Swords Dance and the boost, that'll help us break through some of his threateningness. Heatran ends up getting revealed. We can close combat into that very comfortably. And now what do you got? We're faster than a lot. Iron Valiant could be a real problem for us still. We don't want to deal with Valiant. If it's booster energy. I doubt it's Scarf. You don't really see a Scarf Valiant. You will see Specs Valiant, but you're not often seeing Scarf. It's more going to be, if you're looking for speed, it's as a cleaner Iron Valiant, and they run booster energy like this one is running. So they'll often have knockoff. So I'm gonna go into my Terra Fairy here. And yeah, that's the play basically. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. He does end up Moon Blasting, that does 14%, and we KO, baby. That's great. That is really great for us. And now he just needs to Shuriken, Water Shuriken, yeah. That does a ton of damage. I don't know if those can be hazed away now. So we'll go into Ryoichi. And the Swords Dance versus whatever he wants to do. You don't have Focus Blast. Really any way to damage us. And then we can Tau Cleave into this. That's what I wanted right there. We're getting some leftovers recovery. Our damage is boosted pretty high. Our Iron Head should be able to kill here. Hopefully we can get a flinch. We don't get a flinch, but he does miss. So it's basically the same thing. We get a free turn there. And this is all because of the damage that Iron Leaves was able to output. And I'm very happy about that. What are you looking to do here? I know you're not carrying Flamethrower. Probably a Hex Set. I'm just going to Tau Cleave. Oh, he's Will-O-Wisp. Okay, yeah, so he's Will-O-Wisping, and that's not enough. I think I need to Swords again. So he ends up Hydro Pumping, tons of damage. Okay, as long as you're not Substitute, I can just like Toxic here. Wow, that does a ton of damage. 33%. If I switch, dang. This is coming down to the wire versus this Greninja. I really need to play these next few turns right. I think my only turn with real value is switching into Pult and then going Rotom, protecting, dying, going back in, and just trying to like maximize the turns that this game is gonna go. So I'm gonna or maximizing the regenerator recovery. I can get 66 if I go this, boom, boom, boom. Right, I go Dragapult, let it die, pull out Pex, go Drebin, let my Rotom die, go back into Pex again. That's like 66% HP recovery. Or I can protect and waste another turn with Rotom if I just bring him out. But the first step is definitely sack Dragapult here. Now the question is 67 minus 25. 67 minus 25. We're definitely not running a calculator on that. My brain's too fried to actually think. 42. The Hydro Pump did 36. I think we just go Drebin and waste another turn, and we just protect here to get some more Toxic Chip down. That's great. We can even Volt Switch if we want. Hydro Pump's definitely KOing. That's a Terra-powered Hydro Pump. Out comes Pex, who just needs to survive and hold on. The Hydro Pump misses. That's absolutely huge. That's game. That's game. I surf. Toxic Pex gets a final kill on Greninja to end Paradox to the top for this week. GG, everyone. See you next week. Comment below who you want and subscribe if you enjoyed.